What if you could just shout out the flow you needed and it would be created for you? Take my Microsoft Forms responses and put them in Dataverse, then ping Teams.
Phil, I'm not building another flow for you.
No matter. Now you can describe flows with natural language, and Power Automate will build that flow for you. It'll even help you format the return data by recommending examples or letting you type your own. Joe Fernandez demos this magic by helping me automate YouTube. Thanks, Joe. And he also tells us about the OpenAI model that runs it. Today on PowerCat Live. Welcome to PowerCat Live. My name is Phil Topness from the PowerCat team, and today we're back with Joe Fernandez. Hey, Joe.
Hey, Phil.
I'm glad you're back. Now, last time you were here talking about AI Builder, which was amazing, and I love Forms Recognizer and everything in AI Builder. So describe flows with natural language. So I'm guessing I could just scream out, hey, Cortana, build me a flow that saves email attachments, and it will do it?
So right now you'll need to type it. So you cannot just get the call Cortana and automate it. But yes, that's the intent.
Show the magic, Joe.
Yes. So first thing you're going to do is you're going to go into portautomate.com, log in with your work or school account. And when you go into a create page, you will see a new entry point. You describe it, AI builds it. So this is a new way to build automation flows. So let's click on it. And here we are in the experience. So because we're in PowerCat Live, I imagine that when you do one of these videos, Phil, you want to notify your team that, hey, I've done these videos. You also want to share it with other folks. So,
in fact, that's true. Yeah.
What if you could just describe it as we're doing right now? So can we just tell PowerAutomate to achieve just that? So let's do it. So let's say that we want to do this. We want every time a new video is uploaded into YouTube, PowerCat Live, notify our teams in Teams and send an email. So
that is perfect. Yeah. So this is going to work? This is going to build a flow?
Let's see. Let's click confirm.
Let's see. Send from the guy that built it. Let's see. Okay.
And there we have it. So we got a suggested flow. We can see the details. So it's going to do this. So every time you upload a video, it's going to post a message in Teams and send an email. So it does what you're looking to do.
Wait, what? Okay, let's see the flow. What?
Let's take it maybe even a step further. So let's say we also say that we also want to promote it in social media. So let's say I want to publish it in Twitter. And with the magic of AI, there we have it. The flow that's going to do this. Every time you upload a video, it's going to automatically post a message in a Teams channel, send an email message, and post a tweet.
We have to make sure Saurabh never sees this because right now he thinks I'm doing a lot of work.
Yes. And you don't see, especially for folks who are new to Power Automate and are discovering the Power Platform, this is very powerful because you can get started super quickly to build those automations and then improve them.
And I'm impressed that you can change it too in real time and it'll update even before it creates it. Yeah.
So that's the idea. So at the end, you are in control. So you have the final word on how the final flow is going to look like. You can customize it. You can then save it and run it. So here we're suggesting you the flow. The next step, if we move to the next step, we basically need to confirm that you have connectivity to different services. So in this case, we're going to be calling YouTube, Twitter, the different Microsoft services. So we make sure that all the credentials are there. And the next step is filling some of the parameters that I needed. So we need to know, okay, you tell us that you want to post a message in Teams, but in which Teams? And I can also send, where do I want to send this message? So I can type, for example, let's say I want to share it with the whole company. So I could say, I don't know, all at my fictitious company. Then if I click on Create Flow, and here we are. So here we are in the Flow Designer. So this is the part where we can actually review the flow. So we can see that everything has been filled. I can go ahead and customize the message. So for example, right now the message is empty. So probably I want to do something, right? Some exciting message like, hey team. And we probably want to add the link to the video. So there we have it.
Nice.
And then it would just be a matter of running it and saving it.
I'll tell you, I have almost this exact flow running. And it took me significantly longer to build it than it did just now. This is amazing. I'm really impressed. Now, what if I wanted to put in the date it was published in there? How can I do that and make it so that it's easy for everyone to read?
Let's do the use case. Let's put the date. So let's say that you're going to share both the link to the video and the date where it was published. So I'm going to put it was published on, and let's add the date. There we have it. Okay. And just to keep the demo simple, I'm gonna remove these two. We don't want to tweet right now. We just want to post in a Teams message. Let me save the flow. So now when I upload a new video, it's gonna run the flow and it's gonna post the message in Teams. And we see that it has published correctly the message that we wrote with the link to the video, as well as the date. But as you can see, the date, it's a little bit too verbose. So there's the T here, there's the Z. We want to make it much nicer. So let's see how we can do that with
Maybe
the new
not a
format
natural
data.
format for everybody.
Correct. It's a little bit too technical, perhaps. So what you can do now is just, if you go into the designer, you go into the expression tab here, you will see that there's a new option called format data by examples. So we're going to click on it. And it's going to ask me, okay, which item do you want to format? So in this case, we want to format the published date time of the video. And it's going to ask me two simple questions. So first, give me an example of how that published date time is going to arrive. And then how do you want to transform it? So for the input example, it's very simple. I just have to go to the previous message that we saw here and just copy this here.
Right, yeah.
And I'm going to paste it as an input example. So this is how the date is going to come originally from YouTube. And then how do we want to post it in the Teams message? So something nicer. So we could do, so we already have suggestions. So we already suggest you like common dates formats that we see.
That's nice.
Let's do something like November 7th, 2021, which was the last time I published a video on my YouTube channel. So here I need to learn from you, Phil. I need to...
This one counts. This one counts for you.
Okay, thank you. So that's how it comes from YouTube. That's how we want in a Teams message, get expression, and voila. Pour Automate returns the actual expression that is going to do that
That's
the
so much
transformation.
easier. Yeah, that's great.
I could test it here, so I could put another date and test it, but I trust that AI did a good job here, so I'm going to go ahead and apply it. And now
It just updates the flow directly, yeah. That's nice.
Correct, it updates the flow correctly, and if I go ahead and save it, and now we're going to run again the flow, we're going to see that now the date is returned in the right format, in the format that I wanted. And again, here, especially if you have in mind users that are new to a platform, but also experienced users that don't necessarily have to have that format date time function in memory. They can just more naturally now just describe with examples how they want to format that data, and Pour Automate will automatically return the right expression to achieve this. So much simpler, and it's going to make the experience of building flows much faster.
Much faster, because I know every time I use that, I have to go search for the formats, right? Nobody keeps those in their memory, or maybe most people don't. So to make something this easy, it's got to be pretty complicated. Like, what's happening behind the scenes? How did you get the technology here to where it's so easy for people to use?
Definitely, very, very, very good question. So the technology part is fascinating. So we are leveraging a model called GPT-3. So what we did is we took that GPT-3 Codex model, so the same model that powers GitHub Copilot, and we train it, or what the technical term is fine-tune it, to speak flow. So we train it to go from English to flow. And we did two things mainly. First, today in Pour Automate, many of you might know that we have the templates gallery. So we have a large list of templates. So we actually took those templates, sent them to the model, and that way the model was able to understand the concepts. Okay, what's a trigger, what's a connector, what are different connectors that are supported, and being able to translate those English descriptions to flow, to Pour Automate flows. So that's one thing, but usually these models require also a lot of data. So we also had some what we call data augmentation techniques. So we took those templates, and out of those, we generated a lot of more samples, 1,000 more samples. So the model will learn about the different connectors, actions, with the different nuances of how you can describe those templates. It's built on top of the Azure OpenAI stack. And also something very, very important also to also mention, Phil, is Azure OpenAI also has a layer around responsible AI. So of course, we don't want these models to produce offensive flows or flows that, for example, like generate emails with some offensive emails. So there's also a layer here where we do check that everything that generated is responsible and follows good practices.
And so this is already really powerful. Where do you go from here? What's next?
So it's a journey. So we're just at the beginning of the journey. AI is advancing super quick. So we see that we can only dream what's going to be possible in a year from now. Right now, so the focus is for natural language to flow. It's optimized for the Microsoft connectors. So we've put the emphasis on that one. We want to expand to over the 800 connectors that we have today. So we're going to see us expanding to supporting all the connectors and actions that we support in Automate. We're also making the model much smarter. So today, the model, for example, you can describe in the natural language description some parameters. So you can say, hey, I want to send an email to Phil, and then put this in the subject. Sometime today, the model is going to be able to catch some of those, but not others. So the model is going to get much smarter to be able to catch those parameters and automatically fill those for you in the action cards without having you to manually do it.
Now, if people see this and they want to try this right away, where do they need to go? Are there any limitations on like regions or anything like this right now?
Good question. So for the description to flow, so the first demo that we saw, you will need an environment based in the US. You don't need to be physical in the US, but you can just go to the Power Platform Center, create an environment, and select United States as the region. And once you have that, you go into powerautomate.com, you log in, and you go to a create page, and you will see that AI builds it, describe it, and AI builds it option to try it right away the feature. So it's available today. And for the second feature, so format data by example, this is available in all the regions for everybody, also available since now.
So this is amazing. If you want to go try it out and see what you can force Joe's AI to build, the link is in the comment to try it out. If people have comments or feedback or information on their experiences, how do they provide it to you, Joe?
Yeah, very good point, Phil. So indeed, we are in public preview, so we're definitely looking for feedback, your comments, and experience. So probably the comments in this video it's a great way to do it. I'll definitely monitor those comments and reply to those. And also you will see as you try the different features that we demoed today, there is a feedback button in different parts of the experience. So don't hesitate to click that feedback button, and that will also reach directly the team, and we'll read every feedback item. So yeah, looking forward to getting those feedback.
They read every feedback item, so leave your comments below or in the tool. Thanks, Joe, for being here.
Thank you so much, Phil. It's been a pleasure.
Thanks for watching, everybody.